What's up, fam? I hope you guys are all feeling spectacular today. And if you're not, please remember that only you can control your thoughts and what's pouring in. Filter them through here and then express it however it is that you need to express it. I'm here because I care. I care about you guys because it affects me and because I affect the collective, right? So when I'm not feeling good, I know that I say this all the time, but I'm really trying to transmit a particular frequency that is much more than just me, because I know that this meat and blood vessel of mine, yes, it is real. Okay, the matrix is very real. If I were to die, I'm gone, right? But that consciousness, that spirit, that soul, that intelligence, that part of God is not just limited to this, right? So that's what the whole work. So the consciousness is not limited just to this physical meat vessel, right? And not to, I know that sounded kind of harsh, but it's like, we have to understand. And look, let me backtrack on that, because I can't tell you what to think. I can only express and convey my perception of reality, and in hopes that it can be of assistance to you in your path and in your journey, right? Because we're all seeking different things. We've been programmed to think that those things that we are seeking are outside of ourselves, whether that's a job, an experience, a partner, the next place, person, whatever. It's not that. What we're really searching for is peace within ourselves, to be able to be my authentic self amongst anyone and everyone, right? Because I used to contract before because I was so afraid of not knowing or afraid of being judged. But like I was saying, I used to be so afraid of all of these illusions. Literally, they are illusions that the mind creates based on the information it's being fed, right? So like, it's all sensory perception. Like, I can feel, I can smell, I can see, I can hear. And that is what is giving me a perception of reality. So all of those fears of being afraid of the dark and, like, I don't know, something stupid, for example, like clowns or whatever. Like, yeah, I wasn't like deathly afraid of them, but you look at a scary clown and it's been programmed into you to be afraid of it, right? So that's what I'm trying to get at, is really being able to distinguish your own thought forms instead of accommodating or adjusting to the narrative that has been shoved down our throats of, we are all separate. This is all, we just evolved from monkeys. Like, none of this matters. So nothing has meaning until we assign it meaning, right? Like, I don't know, a tree or like a pair of shoes, right? It can be there for sale, but if no one is going to pay attention to it, there's so many examples. That's just like a very loose matrix one that I can think of where we could all relate to just an item. And like, but if I'm like, oh man, I really want those shoes. I have been waiting for this collection to drop. I can't wait. Like, I just gave that meaning, right? And so many people assign meaning to things, and it's like, but does that really come? Like, that's the ego. That's this is egotistical stuff, right? Like, it sounds bad, but it's like, this is my vessel and I like to dress it up kind of thing. So it's like just the balancing of the matrix, right? And it's not just this, it's being able to integrate the X and Y. So it's really being able to integrate that X and Y axis, right? The four corners, the elements, like there's so many things that literally, it could be 72, it could be any kind of number, and it'll always come back to the one, to the one, to the one, to the one, right? So my whole purpose of coming on here today, I won't make it any longer because I have a couple of things to do, was to relay this frequency so that whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's good or bad, just know that it can always be better. And I don't mean better as in a materialistic me kind of sense of let me have, egotistical. I'm talking about actual inner peace. Like, I'm on my own journey. I do many things: law, photography, digital design, anything really that I set my mind to, I know that I can do. And I want to emphasize that that is you too. It's not just me or special ones. We're all special. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to my other channels. I have a podcast, and I also just released my first ebook. With the purchase of the ebook, you will also get a free workbook to retrace your childhood trauma, develop a plan, and execute to begin your healing journey. Thank you.